Assalamu alaikum. We made it to the second episode, and thanks to you, it seems like we got your attention and we're really happy about that. If you want us to continue, you need to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you don't share, we might not be able to continue. So we're counting on you. Let's get started. How can you be the best candidate for the job? What do employers look for? What can you, as a Muslim, bring to the table? And can you be an added value to any company or organization? Today, we will be talking about 6 qualities that will make you the best candidate and will make every employer happy to have you. The 6 qualities we will be deriving from a famous ayah from the Holy Quran, and we will be looking at this ayah from a business context to clarify the qualities that we're looking for. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَأْمُرُ بِالْعَدْلِ وَالْإِحْسَانِ وَإِيتَاءِ ذِي الْقُرْبَى وَيَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنكَرِ وَالْبَغْيِ. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us about 3 things that we have to do in our life in every situation when dealing with people. 3 things to do and 3 things not to do. The first one in the do's is al-adl. We look at it. Al-adl means justice. And in our case, from a business context, al-adl that we're looking for is fairness. So you, as a Muslim employee in your workplace, you have to be fair. You have to be fair to your employer, you have to be fair to your colleagues, and you have to be fair to your customers. What does it mean to be fair to everybody around you? That means you are focused on serving others. You are customer-centric. You're focused on helping your colleagues, and you're focused on doing the right thing for the employer, because this is what you're hired to do, and this is part of you being trusted with this job. So being fair is your first quality as a Muslim employee. The second one is al-ihsan. Al-ihsan to us means seeking perfection. So you, as a Muslim employee, you don't operate just to deliver any results. You, as a Muslim employee, you always seek perfection. You always strive to give the best results. You may not be able to reach perfection. It might be impossible. However, you will always try to achieve it. And if you fall short, it's still gonna be great. So a Muslim employee will always strive to give the best and will never settle for half jobs or for partial results. And with al-ihsan as well, seeking perfection, that means you have a sense of ownership of the work that you do. And that sense of ownership will develop accountability. And it's something that's greatly missed in many workplaces. If you don't have accountability, you will definitely not deliver what you're supposed to deliver. But by being accountable by nature, by being accountable by your values, you know that as a Muslim employee, we can depend on you to deliver the best results. The third one, إيتاء ذي القربى. إيتاء means giving, ذي القربى means the people close to you. So as a Muslim employee, you operate in your workplace with this mentality. You always want to give the people that are working around you. Who works with you? Again, your colleagues and your employer. So you are focused on giving others. You have the best team spirit. You have the best work ethics, and you are the great team player. You always want to assist others. You always want to help others. You always want to share your experience so you can push the whole team to success. It's not just about you. And you're the one that will prevent any internal politics that may cause any hindering of the growth of the company or any disturbance to the growth of the company. So the Muslim employee should be known to be the best team player and the one that will hold the hand of the whole team so you can all reach success together. The three don'ts. The first one is ينهى عن الفحشاء. In our understanding for our case, it's basically you stay away from any activities that will harm the reputation of the company or the productivity of the company. Something like sexual harassment. We know that it could be a serious problem in the workplace. You know, as a Muslim, you will never get engaged in that. Disclosure of confidential information. You will never do that as a Muslim. Why? Because Allah told you not to do it, and you are living by these values and these principles. So as a Muslim employee, you will assure your employer that will always be protective of the information of the company and respect the confidentiality of the information. That's point number one. The second one, al-munkar. And al-munkar that you are asked not to do. What is al-munkar? Is basically whatever is rejected by the norm of the society that you're living in, which is the work society. What does that mean to you in the business world? That means you always have to be professional. You will stick to professionalism, you will stick to the best of business ethics, and you will abide by the company's policies. A lot of problems happen because people do not abide by company's policies. But as a Muslim that know that you should not commit al-munkar, that means you will stick with the company's policies and you will show the best of manners when you're working in that company. The last one, al-baghi. And al-baghi, in simple explanation, is transgression. So for you, you will never violate the rights of your company. So we said in the very first one, you're fair to everybody, and this one, you are focused on never violating the rights of your company. What does that mean in the workplace? As we all know, for those of you that worked for companies, there are many rights that are being violated every day in a company. And one of the most violated rights that I've seen myself is time. A lot of employees, they get paid per hour, so they take it easy. If nobody's watching, they don't have a problem wasting time. And this really costs the company. But as a Muslim employee, when you know that you're not supposed to be violating the company's right, you will be very conscientious about time. You will use your time wisely in being productive and pushing the company forward, and make sure you're completing your task in timely fashion. And there are many other rights of the company that you will be protecting. So putting all six together, what does that mean to an employee? If a company that's full of employees that will make sure that they're fair to everybody, that will make sure that will always seek perfection in their work, that will make sure that will be good team players, and they will assist and help all team members and never create internal conflicts. A company that will, where the employees will never do anything to harm the reputation, that will abide by the policies of the company and will show the best manners and the best business ethics, and employees that will never violate the rights of the company and will never waste time, this company will definitely be the most efficient company ever. And efficiency means productivity. Increase in efficiency, increase in productivity, that means more profit. So who's going to benefit? Definitely the owners will. And who's going to take the credit for it? You and your ethics and your values will make the employers want you. Again, you will become the most wanted because you will make sure that you will increase the efficiency of any company, the productivity of any company, and the profitability of any company, because you are definitely have the greatest values that every employer will seek. And again, you will be the most wanted in this environment. So what's next? In this episode, we've introduced 6 qualities that will make you the best candidate. But it doesn't stop here. You need to make sure that you prepare yourself to discuss those qualities in the interview. You don't have to fake it, and I guarantee you it will catch the attention of the interviewer. And if you already have a job, you still want to exercise those 6 qualities. You still want to show the value of these 6 qualities in your daily transactions, and when you deal with your employer and when you deal with your colleagues. Moving forward, we will be introducing a number of values and competencies that will help you grow even further in your career. And to make it even more exciting, we'll be interviewing some Muslim professionals and some key figures in our community that have mastered those values and competencies and were able to reach high positions using those values. We will hear from them, we will learn from them, we will see how they were able to use those values, and most importantly, we will learn together how to develop those values and competencies so you can put them to work and further your career to become the next Muslim CEO.